the horse is dead. So the back is like that, but they are force, vertical force, who are create. And that's what we feel, that our ancestors believe. It's a lift at the back. It's not geometry, it's not kinematic, it's dynamic, it's force. But that's the way we feel it. So we straight the back, and the horse adjust the movement to us. So they create vertical force. And so the thrust created by the front leg, instead of being used for speed, forward movement, became used for lift, balance control. And that's how they live the back. The theory, the classical approach is driving the horse onto the bit. So you put the front leg in there, you round the neck, you hold the bit, and the back flex. That's called the bow and string concept. The abdominal muscles are like a bow, the back is like a string, the back is like a bow, and the more you shorter the string, the more you flex the bow. Well, that was cute, but that was 1946. A guy named Slipshire. It's old, World War II. It's old. And that still teach today. Amazingly, that still teach today. On the neck, on the bit, push behind and relieve the back. What a joke. It's not true at all, not at all. The abdominal muscles don't have the capacity to do that. They are that big. Abdominal muscles are that thick and that big. The back muscles are that wide and that thick. So the idea that the abdominal are going to flex the back, it's ridiculous. It's not true. So what flex the back? The back. The muscle situated above. Clack. That's what happened, not the muscle situated below. So how you influence those muscles? By the way you are. The way, if you are riding this way, they cannot do it. They extend the thoracic. If you are riding this way, they cannot do it. They extend the lumbar. But if you are exactly in balance, vertical, if your body weight is neutral, then your body weight have no effect. So then they can follow your back. As he slow down following my back, he's going to do it pushing less with a hand leg. That's not laziness, that's intelligence. And I have to tell him, no, you need to keep push a little with a hand leg, but not too much, because it's complicated to orchestrate the back. So if I put a lot of push, the forward syndrome that you see everywhere in the shoring, if I put a lot of push, the horse cannot figure how to coordinate the back. So I have to have activity of the hand leg, but not too much. Not yet. Once he will learn how to leave the back, then it became possible to do it with more and more activity. But they have to learn to leave the back first. The way it travels, the back don't create vertical force, and therefore the thrust created by the front leg made the weight hold on the forelegs. And that's why the kinematic, if you look at the kinematic of the forelegs, you see he touched the ground, practically at the vertical of the shoulder, and he push up that far. That's too far back. So the push-off of the forelegs is on the way of the hand leg. So that's why the hand leg move like that. So the hand leg move apart because the forelegs are too far back. So the way you can change that is to teaching the horse to convert the thrust created by the hand leg into more vertical force. And when you do that, it will be less force coming on the forelegs, and the forelegs will be capable to impact more forward, and the push-off will not occur so far back. You see? The way you do it, you adjust the reins, you have a very light contact, and then you straight the back. And you see, slow down. If I straight my back, and I don't use the leg, you see what he does? He stops. He's not lazy, he's smart. He figured that the easy way to do that is don't push. Okay? So I tell him, no, you need to push. So with the legs, I keep a gentle pressure to tell him to stay active. So then he's going to try different solutions. There, for example, he push on the beat in front of him. So I keep the hand steady, don't pull back, just keep the hand steady there. And then when he leave the back, the neck became wrong. But because he had been trained to push the beat in front of him, he go back to the idea of pushing the beat in front of him. So when he leave the back, so there are moments like that, so the neck became wrong. I do absolutely nothing with the hand. I don't do stuff like that, giddy or this thing. Because it's not the beat, it's the back. If the back go up, the base of the neck go up and the ball move over the vertical of the beat. That's the way it should happen. But because he has been trained to push on the beat, he still do it. So then there are different techniques we can use to teach him to don't do that. But the fundamental thing, you just take, like you take a deep breath, you straight, very, very little. When I do it, you don't see anything. So if I want to exaggerate, if I want to show you, I will do that. But nothing happened. Because I did it too quick, too much, and too fast, in fact. So I adjust the rest, and very slowly, I diminish the movement of my vertebral column. Then he slow down, but he slow down pushing on the beat. So I resist, in the sense I don't let him move my hand forward, but I don't pull back. I just keep the hand there with the finger very soft. And then, once he leaves the back, the neck became wrong, and the ball moved over the vertical of the beat. So he's going to see there. There he does it, but he has been trained to do. Therefore, he thinks that he needs to push on the beat. And of course, the second he push on the beat, he can no longer leave the back. So I can resist, which is what I'm doing now, but you can also help him. I can also tell him, but don't do that. The solution is to create a flexion of the ball. So, see there, he opened the mouth and he push on the beat. You see? And he should not do that. But that they learn to do that. The solution, I'm going to put him on a circle with the ball to the outside. Okay? And then once he's going to leave the back, I'm going to ask him to put the right on legs. I'm going to do it to the right. He will be bent left. I will ask him to put the right on leg in the footprint of the left foreleg. Therefore, I'm going to create a lateral bending to the left. The rotation, every time they bend, they rotate. The lateral bending alone does not happen. When they bend, the dorsal spine turns, they rotate. It's called transversal rotation. And it can be correct or inverted. And if it is correct, it creates a lift. So the rotation goes like that. And that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to put him on a bend to the outside, create a rotation which is going to create a lift. And when he's going to leave the base of the neck, that's going to push the ball over the vertical of the beat. Okay? And that's going to teach him to do it the right way. Okay? So, slow the movement. And then put him on a circle, place the ball left, and I'm very careful to don't let the shoulder go right or left. So I try to keep the shoulder on the same circle. Or if I don't correct him, say he put the shoulder to the right. Okay? So what I do when he does that, with the right side of the body, include the upper thigh, I create a force this way. To control the shoulder. And if he put the shoulder left, I will do it to the left. So I pass his ball to the left, I control the shoulder, and when I start to have a control of the shoulder, correct, not yet, but it's going to come, then I will put the right arm leg in the footprint of the left foreleg. Right now he tried to do it pulling, because that's what he learned to do, but then he starts to process, so I keep the hand very steady, and then I push with the legs, or I touch with the whip, to put the right arm leg in the footprint of the left foreleg. And when he leaves the back, like that, so there he leaves the base of the neck, that place the neck round, and that place the pole over the vertical of the beak. Okay? Now, he don't hold it, but he learns that. So I tell him, good, and then we are going to redo it, and then he's going to figure that when he carries himself, he's much more comfortable than the way he's there. Okay? And he's going to learn to hold it by himself. And the way I'm going to teach him that, I'm going to tell him, change the bend, but stay up. You see, so I'm going to redo it. I place the left hand practically on the base of the neck. I control the shoulder. I ask him to move the crook, the right hand leg in the footprint of the left foreleg. I control my back, and then when, see there he lifts. Okay? He became wrong. When he lifts, then I tell him, oh good, change the bend, okay, and go straight. Therefore, I'm going to be on shoulder forward. Bend, but straight. And he's going to hold it 2, 5, 10, 20 stride, I don't know. And as soon as he's going to drop, I'm going to tell him, no, you need to stay up. See? And I'm going to repeat that. And so I place the left hand, control the shoulder, move the crook, and you see how that is very gentle. I don't want to push too hard with the legs, because under the calf, they have a very high sensitivity. They are more sensitivity than on the tip of your finger. Therefore, I don't want to push too hard, because I will create a turmoil in his brain. So I touch with the whip. You see the way I hold the whip? I balance it. See, the whip is there. I don't hold it there, but then I will have my forearm contracted. I let my forearm completely relax, okay? So my hand is like that, not like that, and then I balance the whip. The whip balances itself. So when I touch, it's just a small finger, very, very gentle touch. Okay? Never a slam. If I do that, I will slam it. I balance the whip, and then touch, place the pole, and then when he's going to lift the base of the neck, and he's going to do it quicker and quicker because he figures that it's much easier to do it this way. See there, no, not there, there. But when he's going to lift, not yet, there. So okay, can you go straight on shoulder for right, but stay up. Then he falls. Then he drops, he pushes on the beat. So I go the other way. I put him on a circle left, bend right. Control the shoulder, push the crook until he no longer pulls. There. No, not here. Yeah, there. Now there he pulls. There. Then I change the bend and I go on shoulder for left. Yeah, there he's up. There he's up. There he's up. Then he starts to pull. Then he loses it. Then he drops. So I go on circle right with the bend to the left. Okay. Yeah. And as soon as he lifts, there he lifts, I change the bend and I go on shoulder forward, which is absolutely straight with a light bend. And he's going to learn that it will be easier to stay up. Then he pulls, therefore I go back on the circle. Okay. So I use the circle to create the lift. And then as soon as he lifts, then I go straight on shoulder forward. Then he pulls, so I continue on the circle. Sometimes when he's pretty heavy then, you have two things you can do. You can do half-halt. Half-halt is not good because it disturbs the mechanic of the horse. The touch of the whip works as well. But they live in the moment. They live now. Therefore, they associate the touch of the whip with say, hey, what are you doing? With what they are doing. So if you use the whip gently, not a punishment, when he push pressure on the bit, he can understand. See there is pretty heavy. So I touch with the whip and say, hey, what are you doing? That's too heavy. See there. Then he became light. Well, then he's heavy, so I say no. Then he's very heavy. So I shorten the circle, and I tell him, hey, I don't want this one. I have to do alpha because it was way too heavy. The contact on the beat should be very light. Yeah. And then as soon as it became lighter and round, then I change the bend, and then I go on shoulder 4, which is absolutely straight with a flexion of the pole until you lift the back. And then it's too heavy. There. No, there is too heavy. You are going to have to, it's going to take some time because you have been trained to push on the beat, the driving head and all these things. Wrong. You need to teach him to use his body the right way. So there he go like that. That's when he's there, like that. He extends the thoracic vertebra. He should be there, and he doesn't. So that's too much weight on the forehead. Even when you